Do I have my Twitch alerts on? I do, okay. Good. We're just making sure. Because I know that sometimes... No, I'm not going to say it. Never mind. Not going to say it. But yeah, Twitch alerts is on. That's all. Oh, whatever. I was going to say that I know sometimes people like to donate to a prize pool to the players, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything, but I mean, I'm pretty happy to watch these games regardless. Do not fear, I'm not going to leave the lobby just because there isn't a prize pool on the line. I mean, it makes no difference to me. Nice play by Lachinio. Am I seeing frame drops here? Or is that just placebo effect? Either way. Well done on that shot. Oh, OverZero on the quick spawn. You have to remember, when you respawn, you have 34 boosts, I believe, so he didn't need to go for that corner boost. I think I'm just getting a placebo effect of flame drops. Frame drops? Default camera glitch is probably the reason. Whoa, Lachinio's actually stopped playing, but he didn't realize the ball was perfectly safe, and now he's going to lose a goal because of it. Yep. That's why you don't just stop randomly in the midfield. Lachinio thought the kickoff goal was an easy one, and then he's like, oh crap, that's not a goal. Rushes the ball, misses. So that's really, he's only got himself to blame for that. He wouldn't have done that. Yeah, he says, well, I completely thought you had that goal. He means the kickoff goal. Lachinio just expecting the kickoff goal to be a surefire thing. Oh my... Is Lachinio going to get the half flip? He is, okay. I was a bit worried Lachinio wasn't going to get a half flip there. Nicely done. I like that he went for a wide angle there. Just because when he goes off for that wide angle, he's pretending to be going for a corner boost grab. And as soon as OverZero saw that, he shot the ball and Lachinio just recovered in time to save it. Very well done. It's a good thought process by Lachinio. That's a fantastic hit. Very awkward for OverZero to deal with, and it's just going to go straight in. Actually, OverZero is still not even sure if this is going in. Yeah, he says he didn't think it was in the chat, like, quite evident. Oh, it just grazed off the ceiling on the way. Beautifully done by Lachinio, great shot. Oh my, Lachinio just got clattered in that challenge. The Batmobile coming off pretty strong right there. What on earth did this look like from OverZero's perspective? Whoa, okay. So OverZero actually flipping through the ball into Lachinio. That's how he got so clattered out the way, as it were. That should have been a goal. Lachinio presented the open net to OverZero right there. I'll be surprised if OverZero jumps off here. Okay. I stand surprised. I didn't expect him to jump off there because his boost situation was not as good as Lachinio's. It still isn't. Still isn't as good. He's doing a good job of playing keep away though. Lachinio having a hard time catching up to the ball because OverZero just keeps hitting it away from his opponent. Like, a lot of the time that's all you have to do in 1v1 is just keep the ball away from your opponent, keep stealing the boost, and eventually an opportunity will present itself. Okay, Lachinio finally getting his hands on the ball. Oh, the mind game is right there. Is he going to get it in? Well done. OverZero with the mind game into the recovery and the flick. Very well done. Look at this mind game right here. See you later, Lachinio, says OverZero.
5 splinkies for overlay production value.
5 splinkies for overlay production value. I'll invest that $5 into an overlay. Or something, I don't know. What do you want to see? Like a score overlay that's better than just a text in the top left corner? What do you don't like the text? I'll tell you what, I'll move it over here. Watch this. This is going to be high level production. The only problem is that I'd have to ask Lachinio to always go blue, which he is currently, so it's no problem. Look at that. Beautiful production. And speaking of beautiful, beautiful demo by OverZero. He's looking to take the 3rd game in a row right here. Putting together quite a streaky streakersons. And he's controlling a lot of the play. This isn't, you know, he's not playing the counter-attack style that we saw in the early games. OverZero is just creating his own he's creating his own chances right here. Controlling the boost and the ball very well is OverZero. Animate it. Oh, okay. Well, I thought for a second there OverZero might have hit the post by accident. The only criticism I have here, well, after Lachinio's fumble challenge, look, Lachinio, he does this a lot. He just stops his car. He just parks the bus at the halfway line. OverZero could just waste time there. He could look to stop the ball on the goal line, force Lachinio to come back and defend, because if you just stop the ball on the goal line in that position, you can waste the precious seconds that your opponent is needing more than you are. Like, OverZero doesn't need the clock to have time on it. He needs the clock to run out because he's already winning. Lachinio, on the other hand, he needs every second he can get because he is the player who's losing. Oh my word, what a delayed flick. Well done. This is why I feel like delayed flicks are something that players need to be adding to their repertoire, because from point blank range you can just top corner it and it's pretty much unsavable. Pretty much unsavable is a top corner delayed flick from close range. That's something that I see a lot more from new players, but Lachinio, a SARP vet, also adding it to his repertoire. Like, SARP players, for the most part, preferring just to rush a flip into the ball, get it off as quickly as possible. But if you delay the timing between your initial jump and the dodge, it gives you just a moment to air roll in the direction of the ball, and that can give you the power on the flick that you wouldn't get otherwise. I think he's going to go for the same strategy, except, okay, Lachinio running out of boost, dropping the ball. Some nice pathing by OverZero. Lachinio going for the corner boost grab. I think OverZero spotted that and just went for the mid boost grab to counter it. And now they're just hugging it out, as teammates should. Paladin was the best in the beginning? Absolutely not. Paladin has always been a terrible car. It's just like Kronovi was the best player in the beginning, not the Paladin. Some good play. Again, OverZero just playing keep away right now. He's got the 2-goal lead. Oh, that should be a goal. Well done. Nice catch up by Lachinio. Really, really nice demo. Like, OverZero's saying that he was full boosting, but what he has to remember is that OverZero is hitting the ball there. Every time you hit the ball, you put some of the momentum of your car into the ball, and your car slows down. So if you're going like full boost and hitting the ball, somebody who's driving around right behind you with full boost and supersonic is going to catch up to you, and that's what happened right there. Right, one more chance for Lachinio. Again, 1 goal down at the end of the game. He's dropped the ball, not for the first time. Okay, I said one last chance, but this is the real one last chance. OverZero not interested in giving it to him. And GG, OverZero with another 1-goal game in his favor, so well done. Taking the series lead 4-3 is OverZero. Lachinio dropping the ball twice from that corner as he's trying to carry it and go for a delayed flick. But I mean, he did get the delayed flick into the top left corner once. He just failed it the second time and the third time. So not a bad conversion rate, but something that he could definitely work on is just a reliability of that ball carry from the left corner. I don't really know. There isn't really a best-of series here. These guys are just scrimming, and we're keeping a series score because why not? But there's no prize pool here. There's no best-of series. We're just here to spectate and analyze. Like, OverZero proving that he's just a really awkward player to play against, especially in the Batmobile. Like, it's really difficult to get the ball past this car if players know how to use it. I think Lachinio is definitely choking a little bit though. Like, again, not a very good, not a very well executed shot. Like, we have to pay attention. How many of these attacks by Lachinio are being stopped by OverZero, and how many of them are just failing because Lachinio has flopped it? Right there, I'd say that was stopped by OverZero. Like, Lachinio put a pretty decent shot in the net, and OverZero was equal to it. So we're 1-1 right now in terms of Lachinio flopping attacks and OverZero stopping it. Now we're 1-1. Lachinio flopping the first one, OverZero stopping the second one, and then OverZero just driving off to Africa while Lachinio puts it into the open net. So, attacking play from Lachinio from the get-go. 1 goal out of 3 attacks. Yeah, both players have got the default camera glitch, dude. We just have to put up with that. Somebody told me a fix for that, but I've forgotten what it was. I've forgotten what it was. I think it was something like if you leave the lobby and come back in, it gets fixed. 1, 1, and 1. Did I say it differently every time? I don't think I did. I'm surprised that Lachinio put so much power into that shot, because you have to remember, when you miss at the near post with a hard shot, the ball just clears itself into your half. But if you just arc the ball really high above the opposing player's net, they have to use more boost and time in order to get the save. OverZero trying to bait a challenge from Lachinio there, but Lachinio with patience. Sploon Shalthus indeed. That's what I like to see. Nice dribble. Lachinio cutting in field. OverZero was more concerned with saving a far post shot right here. Oh, he just flipped too far. Oh well. Not easy to defend from that position. The initial challenge was a little bit too hard. OverZero just centered it. Change camera settings at least once. Okay, I think OverZero is going for a mind game there, but Lachinio not getting fooled. Good recovery. 3-0. Okay, that time Lachinio did glance behind him to check where OverZero was, decided that there was enough distance between the two of them that he could just put it into the open net without any time wasting. It will be more than fine. Yes, it will. It's a bit of an all-in fake challenge. Like OverZero right there, he didn't have any intention of hitting the ball, but he drove so close to it that, you know, right here, look at this rotation back. Lachinio's got so much space now. And the recovery time by OverZero is just too great because his fake challenge took him within like inches of the ball. He just drove super close to it and had no intention of ever taking a 50-50. Because you have to remember, if you're taking a 50-50 in the opposing player's corner with both of you having full boost, you're going to lose the field position most of the time, just because most of the angles that the ball could bounce out to are bad angles. Lamau. This goal. Both players whiffing on the ball. It just bounces straight in from the kickoff. Okay, Lachinio doing a really good job from the diagonal kickoff this game. He's fixed his kickoff woes. What he hasn't fixed is he keeps dropping the ball when he's going for these delayed flick plays from the corner. He's only succeeded on about 1 in 6. I feel like he should be putting the ball fast on the net at a higher percentage than that. Am I making tutorials? Yeah, dude, I'll be making tutorials, don't worry. I'm just gonna, like, kind of script them. It's gonna be scripted. Hashtag scripted. Hashtag rigged. They're gonna be rigged kickoffs. Tutorials, I mean. That was pretty weird. I wish we saw a kickoff goal there, just so I could go back and watch what OverZero did to lose that kickoff, because Lachinio only flipped once. He kind of did a fast kickoff, but more of a high variation, so that he hit the middle of the ball, not the bottom of the ball. Which, you know, you have to be so precise with those. If you go for a fast kickoff in 1v1, you've got to get the ball, like, bang in the middle, like bullseye, or else it's not going to go very well. Okay, that's a nice play. Double backboard by OverZero. Finally baits Lachinio into the challenge. Yeah, Lachinio, pretty tough to get up for that if your opponent is getting up as quickly as he did. But will OverZero be able to mount the comeback like we saw Lachinio do? I am not a believer. Just because of the way that, well, the way that Lachinio mounted his comeback when he did do it, it was OverZero kind of misplaying a lot of challenges and kickoffs one after another. So as long as Lachinio doesn't do that, he should be more than fine. That was a very well executed play by OverZero. Near post top corner shot off the back of a fake shot. He saw Lachinio on the wall and he just thought, what on earth are you doing? I know what to do here. Good to see OverZero not backing off right there. He can't really afford to back off, and he gets rewarded for his aggression. Congrats on the challenge. Successful one at that. Oh, such greedy play by Lachinio. Had Lachinio hit that ball to the left, he would have taken OverZero out the game. But he goes for the cheeky underdunk. Gets dunked on himself. This should be a goal. And it is. Well played by Lachinio. Let's watch OverZero's kickoff right here. Oof, close. Both of the players honestly doing pretty good on that kickoff, and Lachinio coming out favourite, but not by much. Like, the only difference was that Lachinio flipped through the ball, OverZero didn't, so OverZero's card didn't really follow the line of the ball as well as his opponent. What? What is going on? Lachinio's just all over the place here. Oh, right there, Lachinio got tripped up, and then he clipped off OverZero's car twice there. OverZero was just driving around, and he accidentally tripped Lachinio twice. Inadvertent trippies. Yeah, OverZero has identified what happened in the chat. You know, I like that play by OverZero. He's kind of hoping that Lachinio's going to try and do a quick turn and aerial, and OverZero's trying to take him out of the game with an aerial of his own. You have to make those risky plays when you are losing in 1v1. Not a big fan of the freestyle though. I think he's reducing his chances of getting a goal there with every spin, so I don't really know why he's doing it. Wow, okay. Fake challenge is not what I expected. It seemed like he was on course to a decent challenge, and then he just turned away from it. Patience by Lachinio does not get rewarded. That was another inadvertent bump from OverZero on his opponent. Okay, I like this play. You've got to go for these kind of high-risk plays, like I said, when you're losing. He might lose counter-attack goal here, but honestly, what is the matter when you're already losing by 3? So Lachinio definitely out of reach right now. Pretty fancy finish. Thank goodness for him he didn't miss, because that would have been hugely embarrassing. Lachinio looking to tie up the series. 4-4. Oh, I just realized I've got 75 subs. Yay. That's a cool number. Oh, we have one more chance for some cool goal. OverZero says, get out of the way. I've got this. They could keep it up for a long time here. Let's see. Usually what happens here is the players will try and pass it between them and play ball carry. Oh dear, Lachinio is completely flopping it on his first try. Sorry, he says. GG. 4-all in the series though. Very interesting stuff. Lachinio 4, OverZero 4. One more match, says Lachinio. That's what I like to see. Best of 9. Going down to game 9. Alright, please no camera glitch. No! No! Double camera glitch again. OverZero wanted blue, but thankfully Lachinio took blue because he is the blue player on my incredible overlay. My awesome overlay. Lachinio winning the face-up kickoff again, but this time he misses. That's not what he likes to see. Right. Lachinio just missed the mid-boost, by the way. Maybe some nerves getting to him. Double mind game by OverZero, trying to bait in a high challenge. What is that? Thanks for the cheered, brother. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the splinkies. Alright, let's see. The first goal in this 9th game could be crucial. Could be really important. Lachinio going for the same mind game. Both players trying to bait a high challenge in from their opponent and let the ball roll under them. You know, getting a first goal like that could be really important because mind game goals are obviously a blow to the confidence of your opponent. So they're definitely something that you want to be doing. Lachinio's leaking boost this whole attack, so if OverZero gets a good save, okay. I was thinking if OverZero gets a good save and steals the boost, it could be counter-attack City, but he wasn't able to get the ball to the side and recover before Lachinio stole the boost. Oh dear, okay. That's not what OverZero wants. What, who, where? That was just like the worst turn. I mean, OverZero's saying why would he go for that, but why wouldn't you go for that? That was just a bad turn by OverZero. He just missed his power slide. I think he's trying to cover up for his own misplay here. If you ask me, I mean, from OverZero's perspective, he expected Lachinio to back off, but Lachinio had full boost, so attacking is perfectly safe. Like right now, Lachinio's got extremely high boost, so he's not afraid of being super aggressive because he can recover so quickly with all this boost that he's got. You only need to be careful if you're running out of boost. Trippies by Lachinio, again. taking OverZero out of the game. Lachinio could be looking around to the left and right and behind him more than he does, just to keep an eye on OverZero a little bit more. OverZero trying to bait Lachinio into a challenge, but Lachinio's playing so patiently this game. Admirably patient, and he's missed again, but OverZero going for the corner boost. A couple of misplays creeping in from both players. Miss on the open net, but then OverZero, really, he can't go for this boost. He needs to be rebounding that ball before Lachinio does, or else it's just a goal every time, like we saw. Lachinio looking pretty in control right now. If he can keep OverZero to 0, that will be really important. There we go, delayed flick successful this time, very well done. I've been criticizing Lachinio's delayed flicks this series, but there's a good one. Air roll into the ball, front flip to give it the lift, and OverZero saying what a save, but honestly that's not an easy save. Trying to save a delayed flick from the edge of the box. Not easy. Okay, 4-0, OverZero with a tough comeback here. We haven't seen any big comebacks from OverZero this series. The only big comeback that we did see was from Lachinio. I think OverZero just not giving the respect that Lachinio deserves. That's the second goal where OverZero just didn't expect Lachinio to go for the ball, and Lachinio just like, alright, sure, I'll go for it. Oh, it's a good read. Lachinio reading OverZero like a book right here. He probably could have scored right there if he didn't greed for the boost. Lachinio just checking around, looking to see where OverZero is. OverZero can be a complicated name for team comms. I actually noticed the other day, or I think it was before RLCS LAN, so quite a while back now. I saw OverZero had renamed to just Zero, and I was asking him, was that like a permanent name change, and he said no, it's just for team comms, because they were calling him OverZero in game, and it was confusing them because sometimes you want to say it's in or it's over, and then say it's over, and then OverZero's like, what? Oh, there's the mind game. This is like, that's game right here. There's no way that you come back from that if you're OverZero. He's done. Again, Lachinio needs to stop this ball on the goal line though. Look, OverZero's given up. He's left the room. If Lachinio just stops that ball on the goal line and then just waits for OverZero to finally come back to his PC, the clock will have ticked down. That'll be game. But either way, I think that's game. Like, Lachinio's completely inside OverZero's head at this point. That mind game was just disgusting. He should, in the famous words of my buddy Matt Smellsworth, Lachinio should be paying rent for occupying OverZero's brain right now. Because that was just sick. Lachinio's going to try and hold it to 0 though. He wants the complete shutout. Doesn't want to give OverZero anything. Like, we've had a close series thus far, but he wants to make a statement in Game 9. Just assert his authority. Oh, what a shot, though! No respect for the distance wall shot. Gotta be so careful. That territory right there, just 3/4 of the way deep into the pitch. Any wall shot where the ball just kind of hugs the wall and a player is driving up into it is just gonna go straight into the net, like we just saw. Lachinio not giving that the respect that it deserved, and that, you know, could be the start of something. I hope that OverZero makes something out of this shot because he really needs it. Great save by Lach. This should be a goal though. Wow, another great save! I think that OverZero should be scoring there most of the time. He's got to hurry it up. He has a great chance. Misses the top corner flick. This is not easy for OverZero to score into a goalkeeper of Lachinio's caliber who's, you know, playing as well as he is. And, you know, the aggression by OverZero, he's going for this double touch rebound. I understand that at this point. 5-1 down, 40 seconds left. You've got to be taking risks. And sometimes those risks result in you losing more goals, but, you know, a loss is a loss, a win is a win. Well done to OverZero for trying to be aggressive there. Gets punished by a good well shot and follow by Lachinio. And now we just want to see who's going to get the next goal. Are we going to see the Brazil? Or is OverZero going to stop that from happening? I'm expecting the Brazil at this point. Lachinio's playing very well. Oh, he got tripped up a little bit. A bit of an octane wobble coming off the wall right there. Oh, that's got to be it. That's got to be the Brazil. OverZero's left the game! Brazil for Lachinio, 11 seconds. OverZero says no Brazil. It didn't happen. We can all see it. There it is. Brazil for Lachinio. OverZero's rage quit. And that's going to be the series 5-4 in favor of Lachinio. Well played. Great games. Very exciting all around. Let me just update this incredibly high production overlay that I've got. There we go. This is just so that we have somebody losing the game who can say GG. There we go. I'll give Lachinio his GG since OverZero's not here to give it to him. GG, dude. Thanks for coming, Lachinio, and OverZero. It was very entertaining casting you both. And again, our LCS World Champions. Massive congrats to them on that front also. Pretty cool. So there we go. There's no proof of Lachinio Braziling OverZero, but there is proof of Lachinio Braziling me. I actually managed to finish the game with 0 points. Not 1 point the whole game. So 1 own goal by Lachinio, probably to force the Brazil. That's the story that people will tell to their children.